Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. Hello, Game Terrorist. Welcome back. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes. We are back. Some more Signalis. To continue. Do you remember what we got up to last time? I can load and then we can...
Yeah, I never remember, I mean, it's not just games, go book, movie, whatever, it's not till you turn it on, I remember what was up.
So, we had reached the mining area in Sierpinski mining facility, and we had descended into the mine to try and find Alina, and we ended up in this place called Nowhere, which is a pretty suitable name because it's very similar to the Nowhere. It seems to be similar to the Nowhere
I
from
said
Silent
this
Hill.
reminds me of Nowhere from Silent Hill before we found out it was called Nowhere.
Yes.
So it definitely had similarities.
It has those vibes where it seems to not really make sense. So yeah, and then we fought like a weird creature, and
What did it look like again?
Issa was helping us fight the creature. It was like legs in a cage, basically.
Yeah. It was a Silent Hill-esque monster.
It was. And she knocked herself out with the rifle, so now she's just like, she's concussed. Yeah, we're collecting keys. We basically got all the keys to unlock the door that's down this way. Yeah. We only need one more, and we know where it is, but we need to figure out this weight because we need to switch it. We need Indiana Jones style.
So wait, does one go inside the other, or did we do that already?
We've already done that, but we do need another part for it.
Hello,
hey, Squeak and Squirrel. You got the same hello messages, Game Terrorist. I don't think that's happened before. How are you? How are you? I think we're doing pretty good. Settling in for this game.
Help Seymour right away. Jump on the desk.
Should be a pretty good stream, I would say.
Seymour, you just doing a walk and then you're leaving, or are you gonna settle somewhere?
Oh, God damn it, Seymour. Every damn time you do this. Every time.
He doesn't go on your desk any other time, does he?
Not really, like occasionally, but...
Come on, Seymour, look. Got a lap with a blanket right here for you.
We're both here, he's like...
Maybe. Yeah, actually, he does have a thing. If we're like... If one of us is in bed, he doesn't really care. If we're both in bed, he's like, oh, it's time for bed.
Yeah.
Seymour, get your back legs down too. Just got his butts by the mic.
Don't fart, Seymour.
Look, his head's like right down here, like he's curled up, then he's got his butt up.
Okay, so yeah, so we basically just need to find the other part of that weight thing and get the key, and then we can unlock the door and continue our journey to try to find Alina. And maybe revive Issa.
Wait, have we been in here?
Out. We have not. Actually, I wasn't sure if this is the right room or not. So earlier, when we came through here, there was a panel blocking this room off.
Right.
That basically said danger. And it said to open this room you must kill, and then it was kind of scratched out so you couldn't see what it said. So because of
yes, I remember that because I said maybe we have to fight a split head thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't a split head thing.
So the message is now removed. An interesting thing I've read about the message that was on here, and it's kind of a shame we can't look at it again because it's gone, is the formatting of it is the exact message at the exact formatting they use on the sites where they bury nuclear waste and radioactive material in the ground to warn people not to ever dig there. It's the same
Sorry,
message.
How was it the same?
It's the literal message they use.
What was the message?
I can't remember. It just says...
That you have to kill something?
No, not that bit. That bit's added.
That's why I'm confused.
But it says danger or something on the message.
I'm obviously more specific than just danger, because you could say that was a million
but
things.
the text is exactly the same.
Okay.
The way that it's presented.
Also, so we thought the Asian writing was Japanese at first, and then we found it was Chinese, but you have now discovered that it's actually a mix of
Yeah, so
different...
there's some Japanese, because there was some Japanese kanji and
But we just
characters
thought,
in
when
there.
we thought it was Chinese, we just thought, oh, that's because there's some
Yeah, well,
characters that are the same.
they share
Yeah.
the same characters, I assumed, but it has Chinese, it has Japanese, and I think it has...
Is it
It has...
No.
Actually, I think it might have some Korean too.
I thought I was saying Korean just because
got
we were
a
watching a Korean show at the moment.
Mix of languages going on.
Mostly quiet day, but did get some reconciling for my dad's business style, which is always satisfying. Nice. Did want to say that I thought Morgan's new version of that painting looked really cool. Oh, thank you. I tried making a comment but had trouble leaving one on the site. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. It should be easy, but it's kind of hard for me to test sometimes because, like, I own the site, so it works. Though I'm pretty sure I've commented without logging in though. It might make you want to make a login to comment potentially, but yes, thank you.
All right. So yes, we haven't been in this room yet. So we will now go in this room, which has a creepy-looking bed thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's like a clear top with something underneath, or if that's an imprint on something flat.
I believe it's an imprint on something flat. Now, I did mention, which you might not remember, when we were in Falk's room to make note of the layout of the room.
Okay, yeah.
Because this kind of mirrors it in a
Falk's
weird
room.
way.
It's reminding me of the chick. With
Chick.
The leader chick.
That's Falk.
Oh, what's the guy's Adler? Sorry, when you said Falk, I was imagining Adler.
Yeah, so Falk's room is kind of like almost like a mirror image of the bed that has her in it, and the tables and whatnot. But
almost like
more messed
there was a Falk here originally
now.
who's like, well, I'm imagining this is like the historic. Oh, there's a hole here, it's gone now.
Yes.
But there's Falk here, it's gone now. I'm imagining kind of like this is the historical one. And then, you know, everything crashed and then they rebuilt it kind of thing. Very, I don't know. Just like building upon the ruins of the previous civilization.
Could interpret it that way.
Well, I'm not interpreting it because I don't have enough information, but that's
but you're
the
theorising
feeling
then.
I'm theorizing, I guess. It's the feeling it gives me. I don't really think it is that.
Alright, we have a book. The Dreamer. A prison from which the only escape is death. Deep below, the dreamer floats in a sea of flesh. The red eye birthing a new world from their dream for eternity. And each time the dreamer turns over in their sleep, the world turns over too, until only flesh remains.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. It's talking about turning over, and after what I just said.
Yes. Speaking about the dreamer again, the dream about dreaming. Alright, so we have a small bottle. Oh, actually, I know where the other piece is. We'll come back to that in a second. So we have a small bottle, which we should probably
Yeah, let's examine it.
examine.
Is it ammonia?
Clear bottle filled with a clear liquid. The contents smell sharply of ammonia.
It's hair bleach. That's how that person got white hair.
Yeah. Probably some sort of smelling salts, an inhalant sometimes used to help restore consciousness and mental alertness.
Okay, that's obvious.
I don't actually know how I got here though. Which door did I come through? Did I come up that ladder?
Well, to get you walked. You mean right now?
Yes.
It's from here, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just got turned around. This area is a little confusing. Alright. So we will go and see Issa, who is somewhere. Wait, where am I? Right. She's awake. Ugh. Ah, it's you, Elster, right? Thank you for your help. Did you find who you were looking for yet? No. Ah, that rifle. I don't think I want to use it again. You can have it. I'm so exhausted. I feel sick. Is she getting the sickness? It's hard to breathe. The air in this place feels thick, like you could bite it.
Gross.
It's like there's fog inside my head. I think I need a moment to rest.
The floor also looks like meat, and it looks like it's pulsing.
There's a lot of stuff pulsing in this area. Yep. Alright, so we get the rifle.
I should say flesh rather than meat, which again, relevant.
And we'll immediately put it in the box because we don't want it just yet. Alright, so now we need to get the last key, which I know where it is, and we actually walked past it multiple times. Because I assumed, but I didn't assume. I guess I kind of assumed. The room that had a bazillion enemies in it, stuff in the middle.
You noped out of that room.
I noped out of that room, but there is something. One of those items is something we need. So.
Yeah, I just trusted you that we didn't need to go in there at that moment. So.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I went in there at all because, well, I don't think I got anything from there at all because it was too tricky. But there's an item.
You mean on your first playthrough?
Yeah. Sorry. Where is that room? I think it's this way. We don't have a map, so...
Yeah, I don't have a good sense of the layout, even when it's not weird space, and when we do have a map.
Not that way. Oh, actually, I think there is an easier way to get there.
In real life, it'd probably be alright. Like, I can look at a map and understand where I am, but that's when I'm holding it and have control, and I have to look at it for a long time.
Okay. So, I think if we go back to where we were, you can get there kind of easy-ish. Down here. This way. How do we get there?
The slightest clue.
I remember we got there from down here because we can't really go. Oh, maybe it's this way. Can't really go anywhere here. No, this is where we came in. What? I'm confused. It's this way. Oh, this way. This is where it is. We get this. What is this? Wah! Nope. Okay, it's not this way either. What the hell?
Was it to the right and the other bit was it?
In this bit.
I thought it was to the right of whatever room we were in, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, there's nothing this way.
Oh.
Maybe we did go back upstairs. This area's not exactly easy to figure out.
No.
Maybe it's around here. Yes. Okay. So we need to get an item from in here. It is that little grey looking one on the corner.
Okay, it kind of looks like you could get it from the right hand side, maybe.
Yeah.
Is there a monster on the right hand far side though? Hidden?
There's one on the top right.
Top right?
In the corner of the room.
Oh.
Doing
yeah.
some Blair Witch.
Yeah, I can just
stuff.
see the silhouette.
Go around.
Do those is that their heads on that weird one with the white hanging thing?
It is.
Yeah, I thought so. Ew.
Oh, where are we now? Wait, what's that?
I don't think I've been here.
Yeah, we came here because this is where the Colibri were.
Oh.
The weird ones that make your head go crazy. Okay, so now we have this, a small, solid wooden doll. Surprisingly heavy.
These kind of look like Russian dolls, just to... Are Russian dolls actually Russian, or is that like a racist name that we've given them?
I have no idea. I think they are Russian.
I was going to...
Babushka dolls is the actual name.
Well, that could just be another racist name too, for all I know. But
Well, babushka's like...
No, I mean by
lady.
calling Chinese checkers when it's not from China.
Yeah.
I was just going to say it's another culture, but that was all. Except it might not be.
Might be, yeah. Yeah. I actually kind of want one of these because it's like... It's made to look like the miner unit. The bigger one.
Okay.
See? Like its little face that goes in there.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Alright. So we've got
It is
that.
from Russia as far as you know. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was, but I'm also kind of not sure. I'm not gonna say either way. What are the other things that we're not picking up?
Just some health and stuff.
Okay.
We could get it, but it's
No,
probably
it'll hurt
lose
us more to- yeah.
Okay, now we'll go...
Ah, you bought one. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. This way. Yeah. Not this way.
I could never play this. I mean,
This way.
I never would anyway, but...
It's just this area because you don't have a map.
I would do this in the whole game, though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't with it.
Alright, let's get our final key. Pick up Plate of Balance. Yes. And we will add... Well, we can look at this first. So if we try to leave here...
Yeah, that's what
Cannot.
Jacob was saying about Babushka.
Yeah. Babushka, yeah. I think that's the right spelling.
Babushka.
Yeah, I think it means mother or like grandmother. Something like that. Old mother or... Alright, so we'll put our babushka in there. There we go.
It's always funny when it's something like that. It's like, that could have been anything. You could have dug up the ground.
I guess so.
So, it was it outside the mine? The door that has all these things in it?
Well, the door that we're putting this key in is in here,
Oh,
which is in nowhere, so we went through the mines to get here.
right.
We don't know if this is still in the mines or not, because it's nowhere. So it could be anywhere. Could be anywhere, could be nowhere.
Apparently they are known as Matryoshka dolls. According to Wikipedia, they were first made in 1890, which is surprisingly recent.
It is kind of recent
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things.
So yeah,
For
I
those
definitely
kind of
thought it
things.
was more like older folk thing.
Hmm.
Guess why we call them Russian dolls.
Alright. Now we've got to find the door again. I believe it's through here.
Why do I get thirsty when we stream?
I don't know.
I don't know why this keeps happening. I had water before the stream as well.
It's our final key. Use plate of balance? Yes. The door is open.
Ooh. Yeah,
Where
now it's
are we?
looking extra fleshy.
We are.
So
Us-
when we were further up, we saw there was the hole in the ground that looked fleshy. So we're kind of in there. Did we jump down that?
We went into the mine, and then inside the mine, we jumped down the hole that Issa stabbed.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm
what's
getting
his name, and he fell down it.
more what I'm getting at is that we saw a hole while we were further up that looked all fleshy. So it seems like this is all connected.
Yes. Yep. This is inside. I think it could be inside the mine. We got to it through the mine, but are we still in the mine? We don't know.
It seems like we're in some like old world god cabin in the woods Cthulhu type thing.
Maybe there is a lot of H.P. Lovecraft influence in this game, so this may look familiar to you though. Where we are.
Isn't there a thing in Silent Hill where you have to walk around the whole thing until you find a brick or something? A loose brick?
That's not what I was thinking of. I was meaning in this game.
Oh, well, was I right about Silent Hill?
There's a well you fall into.
Yeah. Okay, what are you getting at?
I'm getting at... You'll see. No, you might not see.
Whoa.
It's impossible to move on. That's from
because you have
Issa.
a knife in your eye?
Maybe. I think he's talking about something else though.
Probably.
I've been here so many times, but I've never returned. The commander never spoke about what she saw out there. I'm sure whatever it was what made her fall sick. Something about her changed when she returned. She was no longer our beloved leader Falk. What waits beyond the threshold? It doesn't matter. That German says, at the end, the way home. I'm waiting.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Oh no, you promised you to. Anyway.
Some more Ulster units. I think that one says don't be afraid or something like that.
I'm alone here now, waiting for you to come see me.
For us. You know. Recognize what that is?
Is that our ship?
It's the Penrose ship that we're in at the start. That's it.
Is that the end of the game?
That's the end of the game.
That did not feel like the end. I was like getting ready to go do more.
Don't know if it fully made sense.
No, it didn't.
No.
I mean, I kind of feel like I was along the right track with some of the things I threw out there. Obviously a lot just happened. One thing that I noticed that might not have been, it was literally just like a second, it might not have been as obvious, was there was a flash where it went back to Adler with Elster standing there, and she was in the doorway looking thing.
That might have been Falk, the Flash, because there is one where it's Falk and Adler.
Oh, okay, yeah, that actually makes more sense with what I'm about to say, so let's say it was Falk. They look very similar.
They do.
But she had a black circle around her head, and the way it's positioned is like, I don't know if this is exactly the right time period, but I want to say it's sort of like pre-Renaissance artworks. They would paint halos, but not the way we see halos now are kind of like a ring that's above someone's head, but like a hoop that you could put your head through if you wanted to. Yeah. But how they used to paint them was like a flat disc that was behind your head. Like if you cut out a circle and then just like stuck it on the back of your head. And it reminded me of that because she looked very like divine in that.
She did.
That image. Which I was thinking of, that I just assumed it was Elster because we were her and we were there before. But now that you said that it was Falk, that makes even more sense. Yeah, because she's seen
as like basically like a god because of her. I was going to say bioluminescence again, but it's not bioluminescence. Bioresonance.
Resonance, yeah.
Weirdly, our eye is not following us on this menu.
And the red light is gone.
The red light is gone.
Which, once we were... I didn't really think anything of that, but once we were in the very red space, it was like, oh, it's clearly reflecting the light of the place we're in.
Well, we don't really know where we were.
No, but it was red. But that's all I mean, is that it was red, and we had red in our eye, and now we don't.
Yeah. And weirdly, our continue now says begin. Which is kind of weird.
Well, I said right at the beginning, I think when we got to the elevator bodies, that it reminded me of Triangle.
Yes.
And then we saw more bodies right at the end just there, and now it says begin, and that kind of reminds me. I mean, Triangle's obviously not the first thing to do that, it's just that I happen to have rewatched Triangle recently. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. I feel like we didn't have enough in this one stream to change things I'd said previously, so I'm guessing we're going to go back in since you just did that, but also you wouldn't have done a stream for that shorter time.
That is not the end.
Yeah.
It is the false ending.
Okay.
There's a lot to break down in that too. There is a lot of people who go, oh, that's the end at that point though, and think that they've finished it. That's probably... Well,
I didn't think it was the end until you said it was, so...
No, I was trying to bluff.
So you tricked me.
I tricked you. We're probably almost halfway.
I was going to say, you said it was a long game, and we just finished. I was like, I can't have finished it.
So what we just saw then...
Almost halfway.
Okay. To explain... I don't know how much I can explain.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil... I only want you to point out things that we could have missed that... Like... Because obviously we've got more to do, so we don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, so what we knew up to that point is that Elster is looking for Alina, Sio. That's her whole point of going through the station. We get to that point, and then we go through the gateway, which is that archway thing, which is where Falk went through, and then when she came back, she wasn't the same anymore, and then she basically went into that coma thing, and that's when the sickness started in the station, and things started getting weird. So when Elster's walking through there, it says... She wrote it down, because I translated it. It says, at the end, the way home, I'm waiting. And then it says, have no fear. So when she's walking through there, it shows it flashes up saying Alina Seo. It has her name.
Yeah.
And then it shows 6 figures standing, facing away. And the one closest to us turns to look.
Yeah.
Almost like it's replying to that name, Alina Seo, and it turns. And then it flashes Elster on the screen.
Did you Elster next? I was going to say it did Ariane Young.
Yeah. And then it shows 6 different figures.
Yeah.
That are all different versions of Elster. And they all kind of turn in succession.
I did not recognise anyone as being a different character.
Yeah. That's what I mean. This game is, there's a lot of stuff, but like you have to play it multiple times to kind of pick up on a lot.
Yeah, but I just think
look into it.
Yeah, they obviously made the characters look quite similar.
They did.
So I don't think anyone could be blamed for not being able to tell who was who.
So then it says Ariane, which you saw, and then it shows the 6 figures, the first 6 figures again, and they all turn to look, including Alina.
So it seems like the Borg.
Borg.
So it kind of seems like Ariane is when you say just from what you said, I didn't think this just watching it, but just from what you said, it makes me think Ariane's like a collective name for the group, and then Alina being one individual one. It's like 7 of 9 and the Borg. Except not.
So the thing you can kind of take from that whole sequence is that Elster was looking for Alina. That's what her mission was, basically. And then her journey takes her to wherever the hell we were. Somewhere that wasn't in the mine, obviously, because we were basically
outside.
Above ground suddenly.
Yeah.
And we were at the Penrose ship, which is obviously not there. Like, it's not in the mine. It was blasted out to space to find other planets and stuff. So our journey's brought us back there. And
well, you say back there, it seemed the beginning...
Well, it's led us there. It might not be back there.
Yeah,
that's what it's led us to.
The beginning seemed like the end because the pictures degraded and blah blah blah. Whereas when we come back, it's not.
And so what we kind of know about that ship is that obviously we were brought back to that ship and it was saying, "Remember our promise." And we know that on that ship was Ariane, because that was the pilot. Was Ariane. Because remember when the notes it says the pilot was A Young was the pilot, and then we figured through the letters and stuff that we saw that the pilot was Ariane.
I thought we figured out it was Alina.
No, it was not.
Okay,
This is why
I think I got those two names mixed up in some
similar.
of the things I said previously.
So you can kind of surmise from that we were... Elster was under the impression that she was looking for Alina Seo, but she was actually being called to remember the promise by Ariane, because that's where we ended up. We ended up at the Penrose ship, wherever it was.
Then who's Alina?
Well, we don't know at this point, really.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't have got any of that from any of that.
Yeah, but I don't want to, there's a lot more to it, but I don't want to say too much, so now we're where we started. We're waking up from the cryopod.
That kind of irritated me, the explanation. Not from you. I think just because the names were similar, I feel like I've fucked up something along the way now. I feel it makes me feel stupid when I'm like, well, actually, you had 2 names that were really similar, and it's hard to remember all the names.
I think it's on purpose. Them being similar.
Sorry, chat. I wasn't looking because I was trying to concentrate on what Jacob was saying. So I'll just have a look now.
With everything. You're probably not far off there.
What? With everything? What do you mean?
I mean, always say that things are longer than they are.
Instead, the Greek Orthodox mural type halo. Possibly. I don't really know. This is the actual terms. I think it's the icons I'm talking about. A weird tradition to pull from, if so, that is Eastern Orthodox, which is Russia, Turkey, Greece, which I don't think the areas have been referenced before. I feel like Greece is probably what I'm imagining, but I'm also I think in Greek and Roman pre-Renaissance. So also Italian. yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually that good at art history, despite what Jacob says.
You're good at art. You're more good at art than I am.
Thank you, but that doesn't mean I know. Like you're, yeah, I guess I know slightly more than some other people, but I don't. I actually like if you ask me questions, I don't know.
Colibri. It's got like a cauliflower head. Colibri. So we're back on the Penrose now. But I don't know if you will notice a difference here.
I don't remember what it was at the beginning.
Is the Penrose at the start had crash landed.
Oh, I was going to say this. I would guess this looks neater. That's what all I was going to say.
It does look neater.
I cannot picture what it looked like at the beginning.
Nothing to see but stars. So it's not crash landed. Where at the beginning of the game it was crash landed. And as you pointed out, it does look neater. But we've kind of done the same thing where we've woken up in the cryopod.
It almost seems like... Sorry, I'm just going to not look at the screen while I try and work through this. But yeah, I wasn't sure if we were getting things out of sequence or if it was different things, like different timelines happening at the same time. But if I'm thinking that it's happening in sequence, it seems like we had the crash and then the mines and then this, and the order would be this, crash, mines.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I kind of like started on a different point, and then then in my own brain I veered into something else.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say too much at the moment.
What I was trying to think the first time round was like, we saw the crash at the beginning, and it kind of showed us like.
Well, we didn't see the crash.
We knew it was crashed.
We woke up and it was crashed. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, we saw that at the beginning, so it kind of informed what we were doing. And then when we went back to the mines, that because the timeline was unsure, we didn't know if that was like backstory or continuation, and then it kind of felt like it was backstory. Whereas now it actually feels like we're getting back. Might not be, but it actually feels like we're getting backstory now.
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to get at. Just kind of went a really roundabout way of getting there.
So we have a routine inspection checklist. This is This game has a lot of German text and Chinese and a few different languages, which is kind of cool, style-wise.
Yeah, feel free to just translate if you wanna, anything you see. If
translate
you
as we go, that would be cool.
I'm guessing this one says routine inspection checklist. I can figure that one out.
Yeah. Inspect Elster replica calibration and storage unit. So that one's checked. Inspect mainframe access terminal, mess hall. Inspect flight controls, flight deck. Inspect coolant injection pipes, reactor. Inspect emergency cryogenic hibernation unit, cryogenics. Report to Gestalt Scout Officer. So that's our checklist. So we have to do these things.
We can't take the checklist with it. Oh, I guess it's in our notes.
Yeah.
Just thinking I would have the checklist with me.
The reactor's coolant injection system. No leaks detected. The emergency cryogenic hibernation unit. In case of a medical emergency that cannot be treated on board, Gestalt crew members can be put in hibernation here. All systems nominal. I hope we never need to use this.
It's interesting that we would be in it. Doesn't sound like we need it.
We weren't in that one.
Well,
we were in a separate one, which is for
the
replicas. Alright, can we inspect this one? No. What do we have here? We've got some notes and stuff. Penrose briefing, phase 2. Okay, start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you received this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. So 1500 cycles you could probably assume is 1500 days. So that's like, what?
Don't know.
5 years-ish. Some more gem in there, I think. I'm assuming that's gem. Penrose Emergency Procedures Appendix H. Based on data from previous long-range survey missions, salvaging the replica technician for sustenance is not recommended, even in extreme circumstances. Replica biocomponents can cause various health problems when ingested. It may look and taste like ordinary flesh, but bioengineered tissue may cause more harm than good when eaten in an emergency situation. Oxidant may look like blood, but it is indigestible to gestalts.
So, based on data from previous long-range survey missions, basically that means people have eaten replicas before in emergencies. Should
also be considered that Pioneer replicas statistically have 860% greater survivability than Gestalt Pioneer officers. For the sake of a successful mission, keeping the replica operational rather than prolonging your own suffering may be preferable. They're basically saying replicas last longer because they're...
I feel like that's intended to be like shocking, but honestly I kind of agree with it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be shocking.
Because I also kind of think, like, in an emergency situation, there's nothing... If a human dies, well, it's an emergency.
We've already done that one. Which one do we need to do still? Mainframe access terminal, flight controls.
Mess hall flight deck.
Oh, there we go. I should finish my maintenance check round before I go see Ariane. So where haven't we been? I guess maybe down here. This is where we woke up, in this room. So flight deck maintenance hall.
Mess hall. And
mess hall.
I mean, that doesn't look right.
Cargo hold. Cargo hold. This is where we already can. Oh no, wait, there's a door here. Cargo hold. This might be the mess hall. No.
Isn't a mess hall like we eat?
Yeah. Too many damn doors on this ship. Okay, it must be up here. Alright. Penrose. Status in transit. Location on course. Report. A. Young. Gestalt pilot. Active. Personnel. Ulster 512 replica unit. Active. Mess hall.
I'm pretty sure that entire time I thought that was Alina.
I mean, it is confusing, so I would understand if you did think that. Alright, there's a sealed envelope among the documents. It says classified replica information for Gestalt officer eyes only. It's unopened. I'm not allowed to open this envelope. It probably contains some classified information about me. Open it anyway? So, as you'll probably remember...
This is going to change the ending?
No, no.
No. Are you sure? I thought there were multiple endings.
Yeah, I don't think you have to open this, but there are multiple endings. I don't think it affects the endings. But what you probably remember is that we've found these on other replica units that have been opened, and then it said destroy after reading, and they weren't.
Yeah.
But this one
we never found one for ourselves.
We didn't, and this one hasn't been opened at all. So the other ones were already opened, whereas this one wasn't opened, still sealed. Replica known issues Penrose program.
Oh, wait a second. just before you even start, the other known issues we saw were to do with models, a specific model.
Yep.
This is saying Penrose program, and that implies that it's for this specific program, which is just us as a single model?
Kind of. So the Ulster units are specifically made to assist on the Penrose ships. So
there's more than one Penrose ship.
Yeah, it's a Penrose program, so they launch multiple ships out to try and find planets and resources, and they all have a Gestalt pilot and an Ulster unit.
Ulster. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
So, known issues for Ulster, basically. Gestalt officer eyes only. Previous experience with this replica model has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural pattern used for this unit. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. So that's what it always says on the other ones. And it's just saying about how, as we know, the replicas are made using neural patterns from Gestalts. That's how they're programmed. Which is why they have weird quirks that they try to, control in different ways. Ulster. Ulster units were chosen for the Penrose program for their adaptability and reliability under long-term isolation conditions. Stoic and reserved, Ulster units have a relatively stable neural pattern. It is best for you to leave it alone and interact with the Ulster unit as little as possible. Ulster's neural pattern was a soldier of Venetian origin, so their needs are basic. Avoid talking to the Ulster unit about the war.
Is that how you spell Venetian?
Well, it's Venet could be Venetan.
Well, I was just wondering, is it a real place or a not real place?
They're based, from what I understand, they're based off places that are from different mythos and legend. So I don't think they're real places. So another thing about this game, it's not a spoiler, is the creators said that this isn't based, it's not really based in our universe. Well, it is kind of based in our universe, but it's almost based in an alternate version of our universe. So the solar system that we've seen and the planets, they all actually kind of mirror the planets in our solar system. So these ones obviously don't exist, but they're kind of like mirrors or alternate versions of our solar system.
I mean, all fiction is an alternate version of our universe.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying that it's the same solar system. It has 8 planets.
Yeah.
Well, we have one less now, but just a side note. What is the side note? Yes, Ulster is the German word for magpie. So all the units, all the replica units, are named after birds. So we've got Storch, we've got Ulster, we've got Colibri, Falk, some other ones I can't think of right now. So it's saying, yep. So this is kind of like what we read before about, there was some other ones where it said to give them their fetish objects to help keep them in check. But
ours are basic, just leave us alone.
Yeah. So don't interact. Don't talk about the war. Penrose vessels are fitted with a specialized calibration pod, which may help with persona stabilization. To avoid resurfacing of Gestalt memories, do not show or give the Ulster unit photographs, especially of soldiers during the war. Do not show the Ulster unit movies, or let it listen to music. Do not try to befriend the Ulster unit.
Seems like getting a photo of Alina. No, the photo we had was of Ariane?
The photo we had was of Alina.
It was of Alina.
Yes.
This is why I thought it was A. Young. Because, so I was led to think that it was Alina who was the Gestalt on this ship, because we started the game with a picture that said Alina, and did it say... No, it said A. Young? Or what did it say on it? Did it say Alina or did it say A. Young on it?
Okay, so when we started the game and we picked up the photo at the very start, the photo was of Ariane. But once we transitioned to being on the next station, the photo changes to be Alina. And it's very subtle. And most people don't notice that the photo changes. to a different person.
Well, you pointed that out, and I didn't
did.
notice because I was like, well, yeah, the first picture was this degraded thing where I couldn't see who it was, and the second picture was a person. So, but I'm going off the name, though. What was the name that it said on the photo?
On the one with
Did it say A. Young, or did it say
the one
Ariane or Alina?
Well, which photo?
At the beginning.
At the beginning, I don't think it had a name on the one at the beginning.
Because I got the name Young, whether it was A. Young or Alina
A.
Young
was on the readout in the screen that we just looked at before, where it says just old pilot A. Young.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at is that at the beginning, I got the name Young somewhere to do with the Penrose ship. I can't remember why I associated that. Oh, let me finish. And then when we were at the mine place, we found the thing that said A. Young, and I said, oh, that's Alina.
Mm-mm.
So I was trying to remember how I made that connection.
When we were on the station, we had that, what we could say was a flashback when we went to that monitoring station, and then it had the letter that was addressed to Ariane's mother that said that she recommends her being moved to a school.
Yeah.
And that said Ariane.
Yeah, okay, don't worry. You're not getting what I'm getting at, but... No, I just want to know, what did it say when at the very beginning, when we were on the ship, what did it say on the photo?
It didn't say anything on the photo at the start. Didn't have a name.
Okay, what... It said something somewhere in the very beginning.
On here. It says...
At the beginning?
A. Young. Yep, at the start.
And that's all it said.
When the ship's crashed, you still have the screen, but it says damaged or something, and then it says crew status A. Young, and then it says unknown.
Okay.
So that's where you get the A. Young, and then the letter we find in that thing has Ariane Young, which is where we made the connection that it's Ariane Young. But the
okay,
other
so
photo,
I'm guessing then at that point when we saw Ariane Young that I would thought that said Alina.
Possibly, yeah, because the other photo says Alina on it. The photo we have that we show.
Okay.
What's his name? Has Alina CO written on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's made to be, you're made to not
Mix
realise.
them up.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just going to make it seem cuter if I'm picturing them all as birds. And I'm thinking as well that's why they have no feet and they have long legs.
Yeah, that's fair. A fair point.
Especially the tall ones. They kind of look like storks, which...
Stork, yeah.
Called.
Where's the last one?
I don't know if they were the tall ones. I'm just guessing they are, because they're named Stork.
Am I missing a room? Flight controls.
So it's hard to piece things together as well when you just don't remember.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I said at the start that, like, it's hard to understand this game with one playthrough. So that's why I said I'd do my best to kind of explain things without trying to give stuff away as we go, so that you have more of a understanding. Where the hell's the flight deck?
So how you said that the picture at the beginning was Ariane, and then we know the picture we had in the mine is Alina because it said Alina on it.
Yep.
How do we actually know the picture at the beginning was Ariane?
Because it's a white-haired girl.
How do we know that's Ariane?
Because Ariane's white-haired.
How do we know that?
Because throughout the game it's mentioned Ariane and said the white-haired girl. And then we show the flashback when we were from... what's her name?
We saw in
Issa.
school and there was the white-haired girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I didn't put that together just because, again, I think I conflated the two. Okay.
What have we got? The painting Ariane has been working on recently. A serene coastline.
Okay, so it's her painting.
Well, this one is, but not necessarily. Ariane's notes. Running out of ochre paint. Elsa laughed when I told her. Now I have to mix it myself. So annoying. I still haven't read a whole bunch of those manuals.
That's why you're trying to make friends with the Elster.
I feel like they gave me enough to read for the rest of my life. Most of them are boring technical manuals anyway. They could have given us more films to watch instead. Half of them are war films, which Elster doesn't like, and the other half are kitschy propaganda dramas.
Why did they give them war films at all? Just don't have them on the ship.
That's a fair point. Okay.
Except storks. Storks aren't cute. They look like the version of a bird a horror writer came up with and not real life creatures.
Okay, so yeah. The ship's control panel. All systems nominal. So I think that's all we need to do now. Landing dock assisting monitor, assist monitor, port controls panel, everything was in order. Starboard, systems green. Cool. Alright. Was it the store? No, it's upstairs. So now we can report to our pilot. I can't remember where they are.
Sorry if I sounded really annoyed. I'm only slightly annoyed.
It's confusing to understand.
Yeah, it's
so,
like I don't mind
but-
not knowing things because I feel like I'm just like working through things. I don't like feeling confused because I just feel embarrassed and stupid.
This game is intentionally.
I know it's meant to
designed
be, but
to
I still feel defensive, and that's my own insecurity. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, it's made to be vague and up to interpretation for a lot of stuff. And apparently hard to navigate because I can't even find the door that I went to like 3 times already. Where was that?
Then not knowing things is fine because it just means you can ask and learn things and figure it out. Being confused means someone's trying to tell you and you still haven't got it, which is irritating.
Well, I didn't notice the photo on my first playthrough, and most people don't notice it.
Well,
It's better.
right at the beginning,
intentionally
I
like
do
that.
remember at the beginning when you said,
Yeah,
well,
'cause-
look at the photo, and the first thing I said it's a different person because I was like, she's got different colour hair. I
Yeah.
remember saying that.
I remember you saying that, but then I wasn't sure if you'd actually noticed that or if you still thought it was the same person in the photo, so I didn't want to say anything further.
Well, I think I
Didn't
said
wanna,
it.
like,
I thought it was.
spoil
I think I said I thought it was a different person because it's. Or maybe I did say the hair had changed. I think I just said.
I think you said that you couldn't tell it wasn't the first one because it was too damaged.
Yes, I do
And then I
remember
was like,
saying
I
that.
won't say anything more because I don't know if you have realised. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I think I wasn't sure if it was the same person.
Yeah. Here we go. Alston.
Don't make friends with them.
Mm-hmm. You're up.
That's why you pointed out that hadn't even been opened. Are they kissing?
They might be kissing. I missed you. I missed you too. Ah, it's our 3,000 cycle anniversary. We'll be getting the updated mission parameters later, so I thought it would be nice to celebrate. Wait, let me put on some music.
Bit unprofessional that she didn't read her instructions.
Oh, she's not a professional, so...
What do you mean? She's been put on a mission when she hasn't finished school? Do we kill her? Do we need to know these numbers?
No.
Okay, well this reminds me of 204863. 204863. Okay, so it seemed like a desert before, and now it seems like snow.
Mm-hmm.
Which is how it seemed at the beginning.
Yes. We are very damaged.
Are we...
I mean, I guess it's partially true. So now we're on the ship again, but
our personality is programmed.
it's not programmed.
Well, the personality bit isn't programmed, but it's taken from another real person.
Yes.
And reduced, and then the rest of it is programmed. Sort of.
I don't know exactly how that works. I don't know if anything's programmed.
Well, I guess programmed isn't the right word. What I mean is, it's not like they've cloned a full person of the full personality.
Yeah,
they're taking the bits that they want.
Well, yeah, maybe.
And there's some residual.
Yeah.
That they don't want.
Possibly.
Doesn't seem to be the whole thing.
Possibly.
It seems kind of weird to be in a relationship.
What do you mean?
Because there's another real person that they're based on.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're not designed to be in a relationship with. That's the whole point of them.
Because she's unprofessional. Yeah. Not that I agree with her company. Fuck her company, be unprofessional, but...
Alright.
Yeah.
Lost another tooth. There was so much blood. My hands were shaking. Why is my hair falling out? I can't sleep. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. So we're on the ship again, but it's obviously different.
Yeah, so before seemed like a prequel, now seems like we either just got in here or it's just after we crashed. Like, as in we just got in here from the desert, or I'm guessing it's after the crash though.
This is the version that was in the desert because we're missing the arm.
Is there a ribs show? Yeah.
No, there's a weird growth inside the cryopod.
More flesh.
There's a huge mass of flesh in the cryopod.
Maybe Ariane is like the fly, that's why her teeth and hair have fallen out. Except that she became a fleshy mess.
Maybe. We have another hole. Another fleshy hole. Can't stop now. Keep going?
Did we have other places to check?
Nope.
Well, then yes.
And we're back on the beach.
Yeah, back to contact. Or Planet of the Apes.
Last time we went that way, this way we're going this way. Those who sing the same song have heard it in their dreams. A dark tone at the edge of hearing, a silent voice whispering to my heart. Come join us, together we will be eternal. There is no escape, we will be one. But I fear the dark sea that will swallow me. Compartmentalizing trauma is like a line straight out of the Murderbot Diaries. Yeah, I haven't seen that, but...
I thought she was just making that up. Is that a real thing?
It said compartmentalizing
no,
trauma. No,
Murderbot Diaries.
Oh, no, that's the TV, like a TV series right, that we talked about previously.
Oh.
Yeah. Or maybe it was on Not the Horror Stream. I can't remember that we spoke about it.
Okay, what was I saying about Cabin in the Woods and Cthulhu?
Yes, H.P. Lovecraft is a heavy inspiration on this game, so... Something old, far older than humanity, sleeps deep below the ground. Those of us who can hear its call in the night, an invitation. Oh, a series of novellas, okay. Oh, it's getting made into a TV series. Gotcha. An ocean of memories where I ends and we begin.
Are we reading this backwards? Because we were walking in the other direction before. Oh, okay, cool, maybe.
I don't think so. Great holes secretly are digged where earth's pores ought to suffice, and things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. So we've heard that one before.
Yes.
At the start of the game. We should have never left the primordial soup. Only through death can I escape the call of the one who rules above all life. So from what I understand, these pages are literally taken directly from H.P. Lovecraft's stories, or from The King in Yellow. I can't remember
which Jacob's bought.
I'm waiting for it to arrive.
It hasn't arrived,
so I can read it.
Are they meant to be stones, or are they something else?
They are skulls.
Oh, cool. Okay.
They are a nod to a painting.
I just remembered the first time we came to the beach how I said it reminded me of a specific, or of a couple H.P. Lovecraft stories. I forgot that I had said that when I was saying about all this stuff under the ground. Cthulhu like.
Kill me.
Kill me now, kill me now, kill me now, kill me now. What's the song?
I assumed it was you're singing it. Alright.
Out of context, it's not really that recognisable. Kind of realised that as I was doing it.
We have a boat.
Oh, that feels very, I think it's pronounced Charon, not Char. You know, the Greek guy.
Yeah, it is very that. We also have something floating in the water out there that looks suspiciously like a book that we cannot reach. We did have the book on the beach last time too. And you might recall the painting that you commented on it having a weird keyhole on it. Also featured a boat.
No, didn't remember that at all.
Floating towards the Isle of the Dead. There you go.
I mean, the weird shape for the keyhole not being keyhole shaped makes more sense now if it was a light.
And we're back at the mirror.
Okay, this looks gross.
Something has changed. You're not wrong there. So this is where we were at the very start, when we arrived at the mining facility, and we were staring in the mirror.
Okay, yep.
Yep. But it's obviously slightly different now.
But again, we don't know if this is before or after our previous playthrough. Did they clean up, or has it gone worse? I'm gonna guess it's gone worse.
Or is it the same place altogether?
Same place.
Yeah. Is it the same place altogether? We don't know. Welcome to S23 Sierpinski. You've been selected, or have been elected, to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpinski. Don't read the rest.
What's the name of the place in the Alien game?
The place?
That starts with S. The business, the company.
Wayland Yutani.
Nope, no, don't worry.
Sevastopol
That
Station.
I think of that every time we see it.
At our prestigious, blanked out, vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation.
Prestigious fucking vocational school.
So this is the same pamphlet we read at the start, but obviously we could read the whole thing. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues?
Ominous.
You'll also... Oh no, we don't actually. We do not have our stuff. The door is blocked by a mass of flesh. There's no way through. Another little detail, which we might not remember when we read about the ouster units, is that they have two configurations. One has an orange chess piece, which is their maintenance configuration, and then the other has their iconic blue and white chess piece configuration, which is the combat configuration, which we are now sporting.
Because we've taken parts from
another unit. More fleshiness. No entry. Save point. Service request form. This is the same thing again about the wall safe. How it defaults to the default code. Wall safe codes. Same note. Slightly more messed up. And we have our stuff. Stuff is back.
How's that?
Yes,
this
is
is
it
later.
possible?
Or alongside.
Alright, what do we want from here? Do we need the torch? The torch, repair spray, take that. It's probably all we need for now. That. Cool, we'll do a save. Oh, there's another note, actually. First. Nope, I did read
I was
that
gonna
one.
say, I thought you read that.
Alright. Do we have a map? I can't remember. We don't. Was this due worst? I can't read that last bit. Actually, we might be able to read it if we inspect it. You've been here before. Take that. So we have the wall safe.
The
Oh, I didn't get the.
Greek, potentially Greek icon halo makes more sense if we are. So, okay, we've got the German and Asian languages, but we've got this repeating thing, which I've related to triangle. And I also just said about the boat. Well, triangle's based on Greek mythology, Greek and Roman mythology, like being punished and having to repeat things like Sisyphus. I think the boat in triangle is called Sisyphus or something. Or no, I think it's someone to do with Sisyphus. I can't remember what it's called. So that kind of makes it seem less out of nowhere, potentially, if that was the iconography they were referencing.
So the boat is referencing the painting we saw. It's the Isle of the Dead, which is not. I don't think it's confirmed that the artist was painting the boat of Charon, or however you say it, but it's very heavily implied or theorized that it is that boat. And that's pretty much what the boat in here is. The boat in here is referring to the painting, which the painting is theorized to refer to the boat of Charon. Yeah.
But I'm saying the repetition of it's. I was just getting at how, I brought up the halo icon and it seemed kind of out of nowhere, but it's actually not, because we've got these other references.
Yeah, true.
But at least one, if not two, references.
God.
Possibly three altogether.
Okay, we might do some killing.
Sierpinski triangle. Is that triangle within triangle fractal?
Sierpinski triangle, yeah, it is something like that. Actually.
Oh, is that an actual I thought you were just
Yes.
saying that because of the game.
There is I think that is a type of triangle that's like a fractal.
Oh, the one that's the logo? We've seen that triangle that looks like it's looping.
That one's not.
But they
That
could be
one's
referencing that.
That one I believe is referencing something else.
Like the Sierpinski logo is referencing that.
Where
It sounds
is
like.
the Sierpinski logo?
Or I don't know if it's. I feel like we just saw it.
That's the Sierpinski
Okay, that's
logo.
not what I mean then. Maybe it was on the
So
Penrose or
that's
something.
the triangle. Right, I think I know which one you're talking about, and that's referencing something else. Okay, we're going to take the shotgun because there's a lot more enemies now.
I don't have my phone, so I can't look it up.
Yeah, it is a fractal thing.
Can I
The
look it up on your
triangle.
phone?
No, you don't need to.
Why not? I want to see the triangle.
No. I'll look at it. I'm gonna interrupt the stream. I'm gonna stand here doing it. How do you spell it? Sierpensky Triangle.
Okay, yeah, so that is actually the Sierpensky logo.
Yes.
That's not the thing I was thinking of.
Yeah, the one that I think you're thinking of is a reference to something else.
Yeah, I believe that. I was just clarifying that now that I've seen it, I can say what it was.
Oh, you beast.
I think it's just coincidence that the movie Triangle, like this, reminded me of stuff in the movie Triangle. I mean, the movie Triangle is like just heavily referencing Greek mythology and stuff, so it's kind of the things in this that are reminding me of Triangle actually maybe more taken. Oh, yeah, maybe not.
Take it. God. Go! Jeez, that was close. We're dropping down to fleshiness. There's a hole in the ground. It looks like I can drop down safely. Drop down the hole.
Yeah, well, your fall's gonna be cushioned, so.
Yeah, it is a fractal. You've changed. So that's Falk. Falk. How do you say it?
Sorry, Adler just said that though, right?
Yes.
God, I thought I just read the wrong name and it said Falk, and I was mixing them up so much I read the wrong name.
It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I have become whole again. I wear no mask. I hate everything. That wear no mask line is from King in Yellow as well, apparently. I've got Issa. And now, Rotford, which is where we are. So, we were we were in Sierpensky just before, mining facility. Now we are on Rotfront somehow, which if you'll actually we have some planets here.
That's what Rotfront's like the main civilization, isn't it? Because aren't we fighting for Rotfront?
I think we're fighting for Finita, which is like basically Earth.
I thought there were propaganda posters that were like, Rotfront was the best.
Possibly, yeah. There's inhabited, like most of the planets are inhabited.
But I thought like Rotfront's like the capital or something.
I think Benita's the capital, but I think Rotfront is, yeah, you might be right to some degree. So Sierpensky is on Ling, this planet, but now we're suddenly on this planet because it says it at the start.
Okay.
Haymat means home. Okay, interesting. You'd think that Haymat would be Earth.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I'm pretty sure Venita's the one that's supposed to represent Earth, but I maybe could be forgetting. We have a hole which we can look through and see.
I'm sure this is referencing Battlestar Glitch.
Something which may vaguely look familiar, but
They don't look like anything.
maybe not. Alright. Do we have a map now? We
It
do.
reminds me of PT.
What does?
Looking into the bathroom.
Oh. Locks from the other side. We have a door here. peeps hanging out. We have some ammo for a gun we don't have yet, so we'll have to put that away. Oh, okay, now we have the gun. Submachine gun. Nice. What is this? Old ass computer, postbox. We have some emails. Aeon Commando, your requisition request for Type 84 submachine gun was successfully processed. So I guess that's why that's here. Yong, photo. Photo store keys. The locksmith said it will take at least a period until the replacement key is done. My niece currently has the only other key, but she's still at the hospital right now. Camilla Yong. So we have the Yong name again. Which is some relation to Ariane. To the block wart of Sector C, there are rumors that there is an Imperial spy active in your area. Protector Special Operations Unit has been dispatched from Aeon headquarters on Haymet to investigate and should arrive within 6 to 12 cycles. Needless to say, should they be successful, this will not reflect well on your record. You know what to do. Every season, your performance will be subject to review by a local command soon. Remember that this review will determine if you will be marked for replacement.
So wait, this is to Equilibri.
That one?
All of them?
Yes. Yes. Looks like it.
Sorry, I just don't think we said that.
No, I didn't say that.
Pronounced Haymet.
Haymet. Okay, thank you. I thought I'd probably be pronouncing it awfully. Bookstore keys. I understand that you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secured with a keypad. The code is the birthday of my daughters. Note, they were born on Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. Kind regards, Anja Ito. So Ito was... I'm forgetting her name. The one that was looking for Erica. What's her name?
What?
Issa. Issa Ito was her name. So this is a relation to Issa. So we have a relation. These are both in regards.
I'm just thinking, when I'm reading a book, like I can read a novel and get to the end of the novel, and like you remember who everyone is from context in a novel? Well, I find anyway. I often don't remember who, like, or I'll be like, wait, who was that again? Oh, that's right. And you know, like I remember who it is, and because it's got the context. There are two. I don't think I am that bad at remembering names in the right context, but this seems to not be the right context.
That's fine. No. Relocation? No. So we don't really have any more context on that one.
Well, Equilibri asked to be relocated and got told no.
Yes. Downloading to our body. Cool. Alright. What is this? Thermite flare. We got no room for it? Oh shit.
Isn't that a box though? So
yeah. So we had more room. What are we carrying? Oh, we're carrying that. That's why.
looking back on where we just met.
Take that. Repair spray. Put that away. Might as well put that away too.
Was that something in the top left to pick up?
It's like a mug.
Oh.
Curiously, a lot more established rules for names in books. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a book I read recently had two characters whose names both started with A, and most of the time I didn't get them mixed up, but I did a couple times. Like, books are usually pretty good at being like, nope, you're not going to have two people with remotely similar names, because you'll get them mixed up, or we don't want you to get them mixed up. So yeah, it kind of adds that they wanted you to get Alina and Ariana mixed up.
Possibly. Yeah,
Potentially.
definitely for those ones, I would say. Yeah. Way is blocked by a gas leak. I need a hand wheel to turn off the glass flare. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely have to do this stream early because, like, I feel like my brain is being rotted from this right now.
That's funny that you'd say that. It's like a term for people who play this game.
What?
They say that they get brain rot because they think about this game so much.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Okay, so this is obviously, it says
Ito's
Ito.
room.
So this will be the bookstore, Ito bookstore, which the email talked about the key missing, and it said that
The
the
niece's birthday.
daughter's birthdays.
Daughter's birthdays.
Yep. So we'll need to find that information somehow. Okay. What I might do.
To be fair, it wasn't two main characters who both started with A.
In the book.
In the book, yeah.
Yeah, I know in
Can't
Game of
remember what the second name was.
well, not the book isn't Game of Thrones, but in the book version, there's two characters that have very similar names, and then in the TV series they changed the names because they assumed people would get them mixed up.
I remember.
Which you don't in the books. You don't get them mixed up at all. I feel like it's different when you're reading something compared to when you're hearing something.
Yeah, it actually, like, the book was. Well, actually, I didn't hugely enjoy the book because it's not the style of book that I like, but I had it, so I read it. But it was well received critically and stuff, and it wasn't that confusing. I just had like a moment where it's like, haven't been reading, just get into bed, go to start reading, and it automatically pictured the wrong character. Yeah, it's like, whoops, it's the other one. I remember watching a thing that was like behind the scenes for the Beauty and the Beast movie and the live action one, and that there's like one scene where the Beast's mum is like dying or something in a flashback. She's in bed, like sick.
Oh my god, why are you not shooting that one?
And they're not dying.
Oh, she's aiming at the wrong one. It's wasting my ammo. This game.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we obviously need to go the other way.
Yeah, so
That was annoying.
yeah, there's that one scene and I think they've got a dark-haired person playing the mum. But she was cast later. They had to refilm that scene because on test audiences they had a blonde-haired person and everyone thought it was the witch at the beginning who is blonde.
Oh.
Which I think is fair because, yeah, even in a movie when you're seeing them, if you don't... You've seen this character once and then you see a blonde person, you think it's the same person. I've done that before in things where I was like, is that the same? And then you kind of, again, realize from context you figure out that it's not the same person. But
yeah,
just they could look completely different, but you don't have them both on screen at the same time. You're like, they're both blonde. I don't know.
Oh my god. I was trying to shoot one and it keeps aiming at the other one. Okay, let's not bother with that. Grenade shells. Oh shit. Oh man, we're getting wrecked.
Feels like they really want to get more monsters on us, which I guess makes sense. We're in like this flesh house.
The flesh house. Okay, we're gonna like, I've got no healing at the moment. So good. I wanted to kill those ones in the hallway so it was easier for us to go back and forth, but like it kept aiming at the one I wasn't trying to aim at.
Yeah, I could see that. It was really annoying.
There's a good chance I'm just gonna die here. And then we can go through. Oh god.
I don't. There's too many. I'm already tired. Game. Don't do this.
Hello, how are you today?
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Dramalama. Oh, this is a dark room.
Oh, hey, just. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was trying to find Dramalama's message. It's right there. Yes, hello. Yeah, we hopefully won't die. We might, though.
I probably will die intentionally here just because, like,
There's a lot of monsters.
fucked it up. I wanted to kill some of them, but it was aiming
I suppose
weird.
save some ammo. Just die.
Yeah.
Reload. Wait, do you have to die? Can't you just reload?
I could just reload. What have we not checked? I also have kind of uncovered a lot of the map as well, so that's kind of handy.
I mean, I'm always tired at this time.
Yeah.
I get up
Same here.
at 5 a.m. for work, so like it's a
Understandable.
normal amount of like this is a normal time for me to be tired.
Alright, we've got some peace and quiet finally.
It's just upping to your level of beer poking drama. Yeah, I mean it is by choice that I get up at 5 a.m.
Alright, we have a painting, which is the painting we saw before that had the weird red keyhole. So this is the one. This is the island. This painting's called the Isle of the Dead. And we have the boat, which is ferrying someone in a white.
Yeah, when you said earlier there was a boat, I was like, is there?
It was a very pixelated version, but you can
Even
look up,
now, I couldn't see that there was a boat.
you can look up the originals, obviously, on like Wikipedia.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not allowed to look up anything.
You can look up that. It's the one that I said that was
too late now.
literally a spoiler for this game on the Wikipedia page. Looks like there's a playing card embedded in the paint of the painting. The paint layer is too thick to remove the card without dissolving the paint first. So we have a puzzle to get the card.
We don't still have the ammonia.
Original version of the Island of the Dead contains lesbians.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. That is very true.
Or it's just covered in lesbians, but you don't know. They're all hidden.
Yeah, until you visit. You never know. Right. I might just keep going. There's two doors up here. Oh, that's where the pipe is that's broken. So we can't go that way. What else can we do? Ladder room, which takes us here. Dark. We probably need to go through the dark apartment. Oh, and there's one up here as well. Maybe we need to use some of our better guns. I've been trying to like save them. But we might need to.
What have we done since the last save?
We just kind of run around here and discover the rooms. Okay, we'll kill these enemies at least. I'm almost tempted to reload, but
Oh
I feel
yeah,
like
that's
it's
why
kind
I
of
was
cheating.
asking. It's a game.
I don't know, I feel bad for doing it. I guess I can do it. We saved here.
It's a mechanism that is made available to you, so it can't be cheating.
Well, it's not cheating, but it's being, like, cheap. We'll count it as a death. There you go. Not that one. So. Rot front. Okay, we'll go for some more heavy firepower.
And the thermite.
Yes. Oh, we've got the we'll save the rifle. Maybe shotgun. We don't have a lot of those either. Just want to try and save the good guns as much as possible. Thermite. Equip. And equip. Okay, we'll try and get rid of these ones in the hallway. Still up.
Oh, did it get both of them?
Yep.
Nice. That
No,
makes
don't
up,
leave. No.
that makes up for the fact that it kept us aiming at the wrong one.
Yeah, I might just thermite this one. The other two probably just leave for now, because they're not as hard to deal with. It's the ones with the shields.
Are they different types?
Yeah, that one
I
has a
can't
shield.
see, it's too dark.
It is kind of hard to see. Okay, so... yeah, we'll just have a look around again.
Well, tomorrow's a normal day, isn't it?
As far as I know. Ladder. This room has the card, I believe, yes. Just inspect that. We need to get that out somehow.
Yeah, they're like terps, some myths, methylated spirits of some sort.
Oh, really? God damn it. Just have to remember that's there.
What was it?
Those grenade shells, we won't need those anytime soon.
Do we need to read any of that stuff?
That's what we already... oh, I guess we could... no. I should have saved after we read that. So it should be fine. Repair spray... repair spray plus... yeah, my pistol can probably go for now. Okay. I might try and take these enemies out down here too. Hello. How? That's being weird. Okay, thermite that one. What's through here? Ah, this is the bookstore. Come back to that.
Well, I don't know if we will on this stream.
No, but we will eventually. Locked. It's easy, we don't have to do much this way. This is the pipes. Okay, one thing that I'll just point out. So these little things here we can move. So this is a puzzle here we have to solve. By adjusting these. But this one here, it says, it looks like the dial ring is missing. So
is it like moon phases or something?
Yes. So we can't actually solve this puzzle until we find this ring. Yeah. Just to point out.
What was it that it looked like inside? You were asking if it reminded me of anything?
That's what it looks like.
I mean, is there a lamp? I don't know. I can't really... It looks like there might be a lamp.
There's like a light hanging down, yes.
So you can't tell me?
I won't tell you. We'll come to that at some stage and then you'll probably recognise it then.
I don't think I will.
If you don't, then I'll tell you then. Okay, painting, ladder room. What was in here? Death? Some people. Okay. Locked, requires a key. The door is labelled room 0512. How many enemies are in this room? Do I want to kill these two? Maybe. Thermite you.
How much thermite do we have?
That was the last one, I think. Use that one, we can use that one. Use that one. That's the dark room, okay.
Don't we have the light on it?
We do, I just want to see what's in both of these before we go through one. This one's not a dark room, but...
It's the wheel.
Yes. We have some notes too. Mondfest celebrations cancelled over safety concerns. The seasonal Mondfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition in most Rotfront sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice, the Protector Public Office has announced today. There is a credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigation. Citizens are only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. When pressed about the rumours of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a Protector. So I'm just going to say at the moment, so in that computer it mentioned an Imperial spy. And in this newspaper it's also mentioned an Imperial spy. It's not a hugely important detail. So if you want to focus on any details, that should be at the bottom of the list.
It just reminds me of like real life historical things where places have been encouraged to report spies and it just results in, you know, like, oh, they're different, we're gonna report them. I think it happened like under Chairman Mao and stuff.
What do you mean?
Like,
by different?
Like, oh, they're a bit
let me
weird, and like just reporting, like just stigmatizing and.
Yeah, but in that time, like, you kind of had to do that if it's a spy, and it's like the threat of the country's security.
No, okay. Well, the point I'm getting at is people like hysteria over nothing. I'm not explaining it well, but like if you know, you know. I can't really be bothered. I'm tired. I'm kind of ready to end soon.
Alright, we can just end now. Once I get to a save point. Actually, we should probably go through this dark room first. See, we're here. Three. Didn't they have 5 in it? Oh, we don't have any more. Okay, we've only got 3 rounds. That's revolver ammo. It's blocked. It's open. So this room I remember being a complete pain in the ass. God. Oh, we did. I think we did. Yes. Okay.
When did we last save?
Not too far before that. I should probably be clearing stuff more. I'm trying to like preserve ammo, but we probably don't need to preserve as much as I'm trying to preserve, to be honest. Let me just check where we were. I think we just hadn't gone up the ladder. Yeah. We'll just quickly do that again. I think we have those. Yeah, I think I remember when I did my first playthrough of this, I had saved like all the good ammo, and then at the end of the game, I didn't end up using any of it, so I could have used more. The aiming is being kind of weird on this. Locked. This one here, this is the dark room. We won't go through here yet. It's going to be a pain. Read these notes. Oh my god. Ah, this aiming. didn't kill it. It also didn't kill it. Ah. Okay. Oh my god. I want the other ammo. Oh, I can't even fit it in. God damn it.
Could use another repair. Can maybe save again since we're close to it.
Yeah, well, I thought we were finishing, so.
Well,
I was
yeah,
gonna save
no.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, like, once we've caught up on everything, which it might, maybe it was just that room, I don't know.
Yeah, it's basically like we can go down this way, but there's not anything to do down here yet, so because it's just all locked. So that's pretty much it for now. Okay.
Oh, it was close.
No, it's right here.